Chapter 6, I Become Supreme Lord of the Bathroom. In this chapter, Chiron shows Percy around the beautiful camp. There's an arena, there's stables, there's a big outdoor eating area surrounded by huge columns overlooking the sea, and a fully stocked forest and more. Everywhere that Percy is, the campers just stop and stare at him. Percy sees someone watching him from the attic of the farmhouse, but Chiron assures him that nothing lives up there. And then Chiron takes Percy to the cabins where the campers live. And there are 12 cabins, and they're all arranged in a U shape. Each cabin is associated with a particular god, and the campers who live in a cabin are related to that god. Cabins 1, 2, and 3 are empty. And they are the cabins of Zeus, Hera, and Poseidon. So nobody at the camp right now lives in those cabins. Those are the ones that are empty. Chiron finds Annabeth and asks her to take over Percy's tour. And then Annabeth takes Percy to cabin 11, where he will be staying. And when he gets there, he notices that cabin 11 looks very old. The paint is chipping, and everything about it is run down. It's packed with kids, and there are sleeping bags everywhere. It looks like your average summer camp cabin. And then when he gets there, the campers in cabin 11 just gawk, which means they're staring at Percy. But the cabin counselor, Luke, makes Percy feel very welcome. And whenever Annabeth is around Luke, she seems to blush or get embarrassed. Cabin 11 is dedicated to Hermes, and he is the god of travelers and thieves. Anyone who doesn't have a place to stay can stay in Hermes' cabin. Percy is undetermined, which in this case, it means that he doesn't officially belong to any one cabin because no god has claimed Percy yet. And Annabeth warns Percy that he's got to walk the walk and talk the talk if he's going to do well at Camp Half-Blood. Percy wants to know how he could possibly be related to a god. He's confused. So he asks Annabeth, and she tells him that his dad probably is most likely a god. She doesn't know which god, though. So Percy is still confused and wants to know how he could be related to any god. And the only way Percy could have killed a Minotaur is if he had special powers that only a god could give him. In cabin 5, the daughter of Ares, who is Clarisse, approaches Annabeth and Percy. She's not very nice and reminds Percy of Nancy Bobofit. Clarisse takes Percy to his initiation, which involves getting his head dunked in a toilet in the camp bathroom. So in order to be part of the camp, he has to go through initiation. And in this camp, it consisted of him getting his head dunked. Just before Percy's head gets dunked in toilet water, something crazy happens. The pipes make funny noises, and water spurts straight out of the toilet and over Percy's head. So once again, something is happening when Percy is around the water. The water shoots at Clarisse and her sidekicks with the force of a fire hose, knocking them down and pushing them out of the bathroom. So this was the same girl that wasn't being very nice to Percy. The water ends up kicking her and pushing her out of the bathroom. And she and her sidekicks are completely soaked, but yet Percy remains completely dry. Annabeth is soaked too, but she doesn't get pushed out of the bathroom. And she's very shocked by what just took place. And Annabeth wants Percy to be on her capture the flag team.